The world's largest and most expensive palace is neither the British royal family's Buckingham Palace, nor the Saudi King's Palace, nor the palace of the Emir of Qatar. In fact, it is located in the small Asian country of Brunei, a tiny sultanate whose Sultan, Hassan al-Bolkiah, is counted among the richest and most powerful people in the world. In his palace, gold is so common that every corner of the palace is filled with it. Doors, walls, chairs and tables. Everywhere you look, precious gold gleams. But Brunei is not just about wealth. It is a sultanate where every path reveals a new secret. A place where the Sultan's will is the law and where even the world's greatest powers fall silent before his command. Once again, welcome to TV's videos. Viewers, Brunei is a small but resource-rich country whose ruler, Hassan al-Bolkiah, is a personality who is a living embodiment of mystery, grandeur and power. Since 1967, he has been the sole ruler of Brunei, and after the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, he has now become the world's longest reigning monarch. This story is not just about time, but also about a wealth that an ordinary person cannot even imagine. Several international sources have reported that Hassan al-Bolkiah's personal net worth exceeds $30 billion, and these are very conservative estimates. No one has been able to determine the true extent of his wealth yet. Behind his grandeur and luxurious lifestyle are Brunei's oil and gas reserves, which lie hidden beneath the earth like buried gold. Every barrel of oil and every drop of gas adds another zero to the Sultan's wealth. But the Sultan of Brunei is not among those royal families who hide their wealth. He owns the world's largest private car collection, which astonishingly includes 7,000 vehicles. This is no ordinary collection, but rather it contains 600 Rolls-Royces, 450 Ferraris and 3,880 Bentleys, and the rarest piece in this collection is a 24-carat gold-plated Rolls-Royce Silver, which has been listed by the Guinness Book of World Records as the most expensive car in the world. A car that not only shines but also offers a glimpse into the Sultan's extravagant passion. The value of the Sultan's car collection is estimated to be close to $5 billion. Moving away from land vehicles and turning to the skies, his private jet fleet is second to none. A gold-plated Boeing 747-400, which is worth nearly $40. It's worth millions of dollars, but the Sultan doesn't use it as a plane. Instead, he uses it as a flying palace. Crystal chandeliers, gold wash basins, and luxury interiors alone cost an additional $12 million. And all of this isn't just for comfort. In people's opinion, it's also a way to display power and wealth. But it doesn't end there. The Sultan even gifted his daughter a private jet for her birthday. Altogether, the Sultan owns 17 airplanes as part of his private collection, and each one features extensive use of gold. That's why the Sultan of Brunei is not only called the king of the land, but also the emperor of the skies. There are many other fascinating aspects to the Sultan's personality, such as the fact that he is a certified pilot from the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst, and he spends $21,000 on a single haircut by flying his favorite barber from London to Brunei. This is just a small glimpse of his luxurious lifestyle. The Sultan is also an art collector, having purchased a painting by the famous French painter Renoir for $70 million. He is so extravagant in his spending that in 1996, for his 50th birthday party, he spent $30 million in one go, including paying Michael Jackson nearly $18 million just to perform. During this time, a 2-week holiday was celebrated throughout the country, and a brand new stadium was built specifically for the occasion, where 60,000 royal guests from around the world attended. But the real surprise was that the royal guests who attended the birthday party were given medals made of real gold. As for the palace, it was designed by Filipino architect Leandro Locsin, while the interior was designed by Wan Chu, who also designed the world-famous Burj Al Arab. In 1984, the construction of this palace cost $1.5 billion, exactly the same amount as the construction of the Burj Khalifa. This palace, known as Istana Nurul Iman, is 3 times larger than the Palace of Versailles in Paris. Amazingly, it contains 1,788 rooms, 257 bathrooms, a banquet hall for 5,000 guests, a mosque, a garage for 110 cars, an air-conditioned stable for 200 polo ponies, and 5 swimming pools. And the most special thing is that its dome is made of 22-karat gold. Every corner of the palace tells a tale of grandeur and splendor. Floors of gold and marble and intricate carvings on the doors and walls. This palace contains a total of more than 550 gold chandeliers and 18 elevators. It is said that the Sultan's palace is not just a palace but an entire small city. This palace, known as Stana Nur Al Oman, has a total of 16 floors and its total floor area spreads over 2.1 million square feet. Now, you might be wondering how the Sultan and his family move from one place to another in such a huge palace. For this purpose, electric golf carts are used inside the palace. This palace is not just the Sultan's residence, it also serves as the Prime Minister's office and the headquarters of Brunei's government. All major decisions of the country are made from here. Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah is not just the richest king, he is also the Prime Minister, the Finance Minister, and the Home Minister himself. The constitutional amendments of 2004 further strengthened his powers. He has been given a position above the law, whether in his official capacity or personal life. Now, seeing all this, you might think that Brunei is a liberal country, but that's not the case. The most important aspect of their government is the implementation of Sharia law. 2. In 2019, the Sultan fully implemented Islamic law. Under this law, those who commit adultery or homosexuality are sentenced to death by stoning, while punishments like amputation of the hand are given for theft. This move was heavily criticized worldwide, resulting in protests outside the Sultan's luxury hotels in London and Paris. In Brunei, not only are alcohol and pork strictly prohibited, but smoking is also illegal here. Only the official Mufti is authorized to issue fatwas, and mocking their fatwas is also a punishable offense. Here, it is mandatory for all men to attend Friday prayers, and all women are required to dress in a way that their bodies are fully covered. Despite all these strict rules, some things in Brunei are completely free, such as education and medical care. There is also no income tax here of any kind. This is why many citizens here love their Sultan and call him the People's Sultan. They believe that Sharia law has kept the country peaceful and reduced the crime rate, but at the same time, many people find this country very boring and head to the Malaysian city of Miri for a bit of freedom, where they can find alcohol and a more liberal environment. Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah's personality has also been the subject of several controversies. He has been accused of attending private parties with his brother Jeffrey. In 1997, Miss USA Shannon Marketing filed a case against the Sultan and his brother, claiming that But the US court did not pass any judgment against the Sultan due to sovereign immunity. This shows that he is not only wealthy but also extremely powerful. Besides this, in the 1990s, there was another scandal known as the MNDO crisis. The Sultan of Brunei's younger brother, Prince Jeffrey Bolkiah, was accused of misusing billions of dollars of royal wealth. He spent money like water on luxury yachts, private jets, and thousands of expensive cars. Because of this, Brunei's reputation took a significant hit and tensions arose within the royal family. Eventually, the Sultan took control away from his brother and exiled him from the country. Brunei is a sultanate where one side tells a tale of luxury, while on the other, strict Islamic laws are enforced. But apart from all this, there are some facts about Brunei that you may have never heard before. The word Brunei actually means "that's it." Its full name is Negara Brunei Darussalam, where Negara means country and Darussalam means abode of peace. The oil and gas produced in Brunei drive 90% of the country's economy. During World War II, due to a shortage of oil, Japan occupied Brunei, and later the British freed it from Japanese control. In 2013, Brunei became the first Asian country to ban shark finning, that is, the cutting of shark fins. Education is highly emphasized in Brunei, and its literacy rate is better than many countries in the world, at around 98%. The currency here is the Brunei dollar, which can also be used in Singapore. Kampong Ayer, known as the Venice of the east is an old settlement built on the water of the Brunei River, which offers a glimpse into Brunei's ancient culture. We hope you will like and share this video from Zam TV as much as always. Thank you so much for your loving comments. See you in the next amazing video.